How does a company go from making graphics cards for gamers to leading the AI revolution? Today we're diving into The NVIDIA Way by Tae Kim to uncover the strategies and leadership secrets behind NVIDIA's meteoric rise. This book is not just about technology. It's about leadership, innovation, and building a company that consistently outperforms expectations. Whether you're a tech enthusiast, a business leader, or just curious about what makes NVIDIA so special, stick around, this review's for you. Written by Tae Kim, The NVIDIA Way explores how NVIDIA, under the visionary leadership of CEO Jensen Huang, transformed itself from a gaming hardware company to a leader in AI, autonomous driving, and more. As you saw this week, the keynote by Jensen Huang was absolutely fantastic. He's got a whole bunch of new products that are coming in 2025, and they're making extremely good headway as far as their Blackwell chips and how they're going to perform here this year. Kim provides a behind-the-scenes look at NVIDIA's strategy and culture, offering valuable lessons for anyone interested in innovation and business. Point 1, vision and leadership. Jensen's ability as a visionary to drive NVIDIA toward the future that he has envisioned is an absolute theme of this book, and it's extremely impressive. From the early days of his GPU pioneering to becoming a dominant force in AI, Jensen's leadership shows us the importance of having a long-term, clearly articulated vision. I love this quote in the book. Great leaders anticipate change and act on it before others see it coming. That is an extremely good point, and I really like the way that he made that quote. It's absolutely perfect. Point 2, culture of innovation. NVIDIA thrives on innovation. The book reveals how the company's culture encourages creativity and bold thinking. The number one example is CUDA, NVIDIA's programming model, pioneering GPU computing and opening the way for AI large language models to thrive on. This is all leading to deep learning, and it's extremely important as they built on this architecture they've been working on since 2012. It's pretty incredible. Point 3, strategic decision making. What's really fascinating about NVIDIA is the long-term thinking and strategy, that using CUDA back in 2012, AI was not even a thing. It's pretty incredible. They took the long-term calculated risk. Jensen got beat up on multiple earnings calls about why he was taking such a large risk, and it's finally starting to pay off here in 2024, 2025. It's pretty crazy, but he saw that long-term vision and was able to get to the forefront of this, and now they're a multi-trillion-dollar company. They just passed up Apple here recently. It's pretty intense, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with all this new computational power and how they're using these AI tools in everything from robotics to automated cars to self-driving. It's pretty amazing. Customer-centric approach. Another key example of how NVIDIA is far different from other companies, especially the chip manufacturers, is how they are so customer-centric about the things that they are executing on. Whether it's gamers, AI researchers, automakers, NVIDIA prioritizes real-world needs as far as what is driving them to solve problems for real people. I think that's a real lesson for any business, but they really take a lot of pride in solving these next generation real-world problems, and it's very impressive to me. And I think it's an extremely strong differentiator that makes a business case that these guys are going to be around for decades to come. Resilience and challenges. The road hasn't been completely smooth for NVIDIA. He talks about multiple times in the company's history, from the day it was founded until even recently, they've nearly went bankrupt at least 3 times. Like we were talking about when they were investing in CUDA. People just could not see far enough into the future to see that the investments that they have been making and the strategy that they have is a good investment as far as using company assets and trying to figure out if people are eventually going to use these tools. There's been tons of market fluctuations and major economic downturns. What really stands out is their ability to pivot. That is extremely impressive. They always learn and emerge stronger. It's very impressive as a company. Resilience is a huge part of the DNA that makes up NVIDIA, and I think that's another reason why they're always going to be successful. So what do I, in conclusion, think of this book? I love it. I think Tae Kim has done an amazing job at mixing and balancing not just the history, but making it something that you can learn from, something that's actionable. Seeing how all these different times, what Jensen did, what the other founders did, seeing how the company reacted every time they had a major problem that they had to solve. It's really cool to see. He has all this information, but he doesn't make it a 600-page behemoth like the Elon Musk book, but it's really cool to see all these different actions that they took, how they reacted to these different times, and there's things that you can get out of this. And we'll take that in just a second. Here's some actionable items for you that apply to your team. Number one, develop a long-term strategy. Depending on what you're doing and what long-term actually means, it's about understanding the direction you want to go, clearly articulating that to the team. I think that's an extremely good point, and it really shows, like I said, NVIDIA back in 2012, it's now paying off, and that's because they have been steadfast in making sure that they are going to the plan. They see the future, and now they are the future. Number two, build a culture that values creativity and innovation. It's important to prioritize creativity and innovation in anything you're doing because there's always something that can be improved, especially given the new AI tools that we have that are going to superpower everyone to be successful, especially if you're utilizing them. I think that's an extremely good point, and you should be trying to cultivate a culture where people are encouraged and inspired to be creative and innovative. And finally, number three, making sure that you are customer centric. Staying customer focused and solving real world problems is absolutely how NVIDIA has stayed on top, multi-trillion-dollar company now, because they are staying out at the forefront of not just innovation, but they're solving problems that people really have. And I think as long as you're doing that, that's what people really pay for. To sum it all up, the NVIDIA way, I believe entrepreneurs, young leaders, there's a whole myriad of people that can use this book, take this knowledge and apply it to their businesses, their workplaces, and help their teams grow and be way more successful. It's packed with insights and innovation for anyone that they can apply to their place of work, their business, their leadership, their teams. It's an extremely interesting book, and I highly recommend it. I think you should really get out, grab a copy of this, get a digital copy on your Kindle. Just take a look at it because I think it really could be applied to you and help you grow as a leader. Have you read The NVIDIA Way? Or is there another book that you'd like me to take a look at? I'm excited about what we're going to do here in 2025. Let me know, give me a like and subscribe, leave something in the comments. I really do think that we have a ton of potential for 2025, and it's all because of you. Everyone is just giving me such good feedback. We're getting more subscribers. We're over 105 now, which is extremely exciting to me. And I really look forward to what we're gonna do with this year. I've got some more books I'm gonna review. I'm actually excited about possibly doing some interviews here soon. We'll see what happens. And the channel's gonna continue to grow and evolve. Here at the Leader's Tool Chest, it's all about continuing to just find new information and how can we help develop the next generation of leaders, especially with all the new artificial intelligence and tools we have at our disposal. So leave something in the comments section if you're excited about what's coming in 2025, and I just hope you have a great day. Thank you.